to the cage.
Good evening, I'm Julio Cesar Chavez alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday, a stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Carlos Monzon's ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention. Julio Cesar Chavez is giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, an impressive record of 87 wins, 59 knockouts, and only 3 losses. Coming out of Santa Fe, Carlos Monzon. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 107 victories, 86 of those wins by knockout, and only 6 losses from Oregon, Julio Cesar Chavez.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Teddy, if anybody can chop down a tree, it's Julio Cesar Chavez.
Well, that is his philosophy. Go downstairs to the trunk. Bang, bang, bang downstairs, and upstairs will fall.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Chavez. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. How about that left hand? He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Carlos Monzon. Targeting that overhand left. Good way to protect the midsection. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Carries that punch away. Oh, what an exchange! Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid right by Julio Cesar Chavez. Monzon's hit by a counter punch there. And that does it for this round.
This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. You're standing straight up. Move and You want this fight? If you want this fight, you got it.
Monzon. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head.
Move your head.
Off the target by Carlos Monzon. Carlos Monzon's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He missed with that headshot. Nice job doubling up the jab by Carlos Monzon. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Carlos Monzon. And this round comes to an end.
Breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beaten. He needs you to throw more than one punch out there. Don't get careless out there. You got to be smart. You got to like on business, okay? Don't see that counter.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Good defense, just covering up down low. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Carlos Monzon. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Chavez's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Monzon's right hand scores well. Nice quick jab by Carlos Monzon. Chavez has got a way of just getting away from that punch. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Julio Cesar Chavez. Solid, accurate shot, that hook by Carlos Monzon.
Don't get lazy out there. You let this guy get away. Come on, this is it. gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. Need to cover up more, okay?
I was trying to listen into what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
You know, one of the things that he could be told, I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Carlos Monzon throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now, and at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
He has found his groove with his right hand. Good fighting, snapping shot by Julio Cesar Chavez. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Carlos Monzon. Then he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
A shooting right hand by Carlos Monzon. Monzon's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Last 10 seconds.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Where's your body work? Hit the body!
And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Oh! He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. Chavez is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Good block by Julio Cesar Chavez. Carlos Monzon's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
See something fast!
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Chavez's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Chavez's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Carlos Monzon. Chavez's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Well, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
Relax, you're okay, Keep your hands up. You keep them up, all right? And he caught you with your hands down. Just keep them up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
Chavez's corner has to think, how much more punishment can their man take? They start a fresh round, coming off yet another round, which their man was down in.
Look, Joe, there's been tremendous comebacks in this sport before. You just never know about how deep the reserve is in one man's body or mind.
Well off the mark by Julio Cesar Chavez. He returns the favor with a good, solid. Look at that! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Is in a tough spot right now. Yes, he got up, but he looks like he is on a shaky foundation.
And this is where you hope that his trainer worked on these things in the gym. Just like in football, the 2-minute warning. You know, when it goes crazy, what do?
Halfway through round 6. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Monzon showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Carlos Monzon. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. There's another right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Monzon's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Got nothing left. I want to double up the punches and keep the lead, all right?
Chavez's hope for an evening going his way seems like it is out the door and gone. He went down in that last round, and he's been down numerous times tonight.
And you gotta wonder whether or not this fight should continue.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Unload, more punches.
And he's holding. Chavez able to get rid of that punch from his opponent. Chavez is proving to be elusive. At the halfway point of round 7. Unable to make an impact there by Julio Cesar Chavez. Chavez is showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Carlos Monzon. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Monzon's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Listen, you can't let this go to the scorecard. You have to knock him out. He's on the way now. Let your hands go. Let him go. Okay. Listen, I need you to throw 3 punches combination.
Round number 8, let's look at Teddy's scorecard. This is exactly what we thought it would be. It is decisively in one man's favor. However, that one man, that fighter that we've been seeing working hard all night, he's starting to tire.
Yeah, and the lack of power is starting to show. And what I mean by that is, if he could pop a little bit, you know, he wouldn't have had to throw so many punches to get the respect, keep his opponent in his place. But he has to work awful hard to get these rounds, and you're starting to see the wear and tear of that.
Good block there by Julio Cesar Chavez. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Stay away from the...
Monzon's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Missed that uppercut. Carlos Monzon's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Carlos Monzon. Chavez is able to avoid that punch. Monzon's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
In and out. In and out.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Carlos Monzon. And here they go again. Just on a blistering pace. Punch for punch being met by the opponent.
Well, when you push a human being into the abyss, into a place that's dangerous, that's scary, either they give in, they fall deeper, or they come out. Both these guys are coming out.
Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
And one of these judges dare go another direction with this. I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. Monzon's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fight.